Yourself Entertainment Center here at the 72nd Junction. Speaks to the media, explaining her own ordeal after the AFL barricaded this camp that is considered as the army camp here at the 72nd Barrett. So through her lawyer filed a petition for prohibitions from the Supreme Court, and that is also before the court currently. And now she wants to explain to her own audio as to what's unfolding, what she's going through currently, because there's a massive investment. But let's get to her, then she will better, let's say, explain her own side of the entire story. Hello. Okay, so welcome to the meeting. Can you please tell your name?
My name is Frances Mossy.
Frances, fellows, who is Frances?
Frances is entrepreneur.
Okay. So I'm seeing we here at the 72nd Junction, and I'm told you the owner of this Help Yourself Entertainment Center and also a guest house. Fellas, the AFL in recent time, barricaded this entire area, saying it is their property and they are ready to take over it. What's the situation? Why you want to speak to the media?
The property is not for the barrier.
Okay.
AFL met the people the property in 1985. I mean, AFL came in 1985. They bought the property in 1975. AFL met the people here. AFL is telling us that we cannot cover them up. They need a fund. And the reason why all efforts are made to see the representative to show them a deed, they are venting now. Because AFL said they need a fund. We cannot cover them, or they can't be in the barrier to the back and we to the front.
So
we got deed for all the place.
Tell us now that they are asking that you be removed. What has it done to you? What is it doing? What's the situation like for you currently?
They are telling me to leave in 14 days. And I got 500,000 US property here. At least the place. For the Smith family.
Family, yes?
14 years.
14 years.
Yes. I invested 500,000 US dollars. So for the army to just come and tell me to leave, that they want to, the place that, even if I got tea, the place that they front you, at least the place will copy all the people tea. The Smith, copy all the tea, at least the place they can copy all the tea. I got the tea. But all effort to meet the representative to even show what the tea, I've been denied.
How is
and
this?
Now they're telling me that I should leave for 74 hours, for 72 hours. I cannot have it.
Wow. So where are we now? What's the next plan of actions? I learned you.
I went to the court. I went to Temple Justice. Went to the defense yesterday. Carried the letter there. They refused it. There's only one there. They refused.
Which letter is that?
Prohibition.
The real prohibition from the Supreme Court.
From the Supreme Court.
So the High Court defense or authority, they can accept it from your and from the sheriff, right?
Sheriff.
Okay.
No.
So now
I went there yesterday. They denied me. This morning, from 9 straight to 2, there was no way. There was no way to anyway. In fact, they said the men are supposed to receive it, and then exactly.
Are you saying that the land is not part of the barrier?
The land is not part of the barrier. The land is not part of the barrier.
Wow. Now
the barrier get a boundary. You can walk. Yeah, you can walk. Let me show you the boundary. There's a fence between the boundary and the people. All the from the front. Oh yeah, the barrier. When they came, the barricade at the boundary. They set the wire on the boundary all the way inside. Then they brought another wire around and lock her up. They said this is our front. We can't keep it to the front and we be to the back.
So what you intend to do in case the 72 hours?
The 14 days.
So please come in. So please come in. I spend a lot of money here. I'm a single mother. I started at hustle more than 20 years. More than 20 years. So to just see it go down to dream that I hustle more than 20 years. I tell you all by myself. All by myself. Or even walk around, you see the property. I spent 500,000 US dollars. 500,000 US dollars.
Now you.
I got guest house, I got a wholesale, I got retail, I got a store. As you can see, the store closed. You got it. The place. No, because someone can come. Everywhere locked. My car still come out.
So
No.
are you going back to the coast? Are you still going back to the coast?
Yes, why would I still have to go back?
So you how you call it? You got like 14 days and
No, not even 14 days. 72 hours, 3 days.
3 days
Yes.
to get everything.
So get everything here out, 3 days.
Wow. Are you going to obey that? Or what's the plan? Because now others are saying, oh, this is the army matter, and this army will not claim or property that does not belong to them, and other, different views.
For the places.
Where are the owners? What are they saying?
The owner in the States, the caretaker is here. The owner was going to be here on Friday. But not coming down on Friday.
For this entire.
Yes,
no.
Have you made any effort for conference?
I've been making effort. I've been going to people's house. I've been going to representative houses.
No, I'm talking about the army.
The army.
Have you made any effort to have a conference to to display your view that they does not belong to the army? This is a private property, and in fact you lease the place and you have spent thousands of
all effort
dollars.
to meet the chief of staff. I bet in. So even go through the teeth, or even few. So even feel nothing. I think I get copy of the team, nothing. Only because the army won the front. They cannot be to the back and we to the front. Yes, that we agree that the people already moving from the barrier, but now they need the front. Since the barrier been trapping left in the barrier, they are never come wanting. Since they've been marking people's houses, remove. They are never come wanting to mark anywhere. Any of the places.
Somebody will say you pay me of 500,000. Can we see the billing?
Yes,
the billing.
Yeah, so can we see? So we touring this and the part of the Internet Center, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I know we can stop again.
Yeah. So the stove is here. So this place has 72 hours for the management to leave according to the AFL instruction given. So you see here, it's a huge investment, a huge establishment here that they will have to leave any day, anytime. They will have to leave. So this is
for the place.
Okay. Yeah, so let's go. Okay, let's see outside. Okay. Okay. This is another sitting area. Wow.
So there's another bar.
It's huge.
Where are we going on?
Okay, so okay. We also have a so we also have a guest house here. Okay. Wow. This massive. Okay. We talking. Okay. Wow. They got different rooms here.
How many bedrooms downstairs?
Downstairs I got 10 bedrooms downstairs, upstairs, 4 to the back, 6.
Oh wow.
Okay, so you got 10 down, right?
Yeah, 10 down, 4 up, upstairs, 6.
So let me see the one up.
6 to the back.
The steps. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. So there's another room, and this place in no time will be demolished. In no time, this place will. Wow.
She's leasing this place.
So this is it. Yeah. It's been on this for 10 years from the Smith family. So there's a new structure here. Wow.
Wow.
So this another. Is that in the dimension door? Okay, okay, it's okay. Wow. So which means you are not part of those people claiming the government or settle and no
No,
loan.
the government, I never gave me letter said before they will settle me. They are never dropped letter here one time. One day say. They only say they saw it saying that there is a front view.
So
And
they
then
need it from you.
Yeah.
So you waiting for her to sit and talk.
Yes.
You open the dialogue.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. See the go out the phone again. So that's it, folks. This
Yeah, okay, do this.
Liberian businesswoman
Where's nobody key?
is saying that she's open to dialogue. She's open to dialogue. What is that? Okay. Oh, that be so? Wow.
They will spend or why invest or 500,000.
So this is it. This place is called Help Yourself Entertainment Center. The Casas, the motel, and
Yeah. That's how.
so we're still here, folks. Thanks so kindly for joining Spoon TV. We are still here in the 72nd area, making sure that we bring you this interview with. So this is it. Here is the barricade that was done.
All the people got it. The barricade on the place because we give it in the flower. The barricade on the place on the 20 hours.
How do they expect, even if you want to take your things, how you take your things?
I can't even put my car. I can't even get pasta.
You have any exchange? You have any exchange? Any interaction with the
No.
argument?
Everyone looking for one summer. Saturday will never one day interact. So say, oh, all right, we will be coming a barrier, but we need a front so I think we can get your time and you can leave. But the property and personal people personal property. So I believe the army just don't know.
What will happen to you when you see in 3 days time the post are busting? What will happen to you?
What happened to me? I want to take the airway. I think I will have to meet the president. I want to meet the president. I did all by myself, single mother. I did all by myself. So to see her go down to gym, where I will start from?
When you
Where am I
celebrate
going to
this
start
thing,
from?
anybody from public work came here
No one.
to stop the place to say no, this place is
No, when I started in the place, public working and told me that I was supposed to pay a certain amount. Anybody that with any construction.
And only from you there.
Yeah. Public work and come in anything. Any place I keep on that continue. Help yourself. There where I was, but there were umbrella for putting that continue.
Okay. So the way they help yourself started from. So, now that you got roughly
over 2 decades, a whole city, over 2 decades. Where are we going to start from? Where are we want me to start from? I don't know where to start from.
okay. So you're trying to use the airway to get government concerned.
Yeah, because I try to reach your defense. They break that camera there, they deny it. Nobody can hold it. Everybody, no, not me. I think there's no way in, no way out. Try. No way in, no way out. The reason why I get to the press.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So you said you're going for negotiation, right?
Yes.
If the government can even negotiate.
Yeah, we can negotiate.
If they even want the place.
If they even want the place, they said in the front, you they want the place. I spent a lot of money in my 1 year. 2 decades, 20 years.
Wow.
20 years. I was for 20 years before I can put a building down. 20 years.
Wow.
okay. So I think we're gonna call it a day. There are so many people watching and the reactions. So before we take leave, what final do you want to say? Final message from you that you can call it a day.
Please come in. Please, I beg the God. I want it. The money now today, I start looking for it. I took 20 years to reach the level. I'm a single mother. Nobody here, I never go assessment for anybody. Not even me. I'm also on my own. So I beg the government, let please come in and interview. I got tea. They can even go in the account and check. Before listing the property, they copy all the tea the people gave me. I went in the account and checked. Yes, they were the property. Before I invested.
I see you confused.
If I do that problem, they come here, I'm going to take the place. It will take 20 years. 20 years, over 2 decades. I'm looking for the money. All my savings are empty. How much savings?
Okay, that's it. Thank you. Welcome, folks. Thanks to Connect. This TV coming to you from the 72nd Inn, where we're talking to.
Mr. Derek, why you gonna wear my colors today? You must say gotta be twin on this show. Huh? Can you hear me? You can hear me? Why? Go out and come back in.
I was hearing the people, but I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
I'm not hearing you.
Go back out and come back in. There you go. Hey, you guys. There is always come with some technique. So, how are you guys doing today? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Namaste. We gotta put it in the room there, right? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your patience. Thank you so much for watching us. Is I don't know. Yeah, please share the show. Sharing is caring. Please do and come back. Let's let's reminisce a little bit about Liberia. Just a little bit. Because we can be late, we gotta go. Just a little bit. We haven't been on for a couple of days now, so we just decided to just pop in and pop out. So yeah. It's been a lot been going on in the country. A lot. Sad. Some of it heartbreaking. But it's a bittersweet, I should say, somewhat. But anyways, we will talk about it. Everyone have their own, perspective on it, and people have taken it. So some people have taken it to like being political about it, and the people who are always looking for gotcha moment. So they always trying to use the Liberian people God ability to turn something into something, nothing into something. Well, I wouldn't say this is nothing. I won't be that, insensitive to say stuff like that, but where it doesn't belong, they want to put it there, right? It's a lot's happening. Some development, some personal things are going on, and you know, people are feeling the impacts. Like the video was just watching, you know. What's up, River Sis, bro?
Yeah, getting you clear now.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. See, my bag had this scarf, so I had to cover my hair. See, I washed my hair. Yeah, I just did it. Just fold it and keep on. So, but yeah, like I was saying, Mr. Davis, a lot is going on in the country. Bittersweet, I should say. I know you got your own saying to it, like you normally do. Don't got well put a saying in a gari, however, but there are some, law aspects to it, and but people are not understanding, right? If it was me, if I'm hurting, I wouldn't want to hear that, right? So that's what's going on in the country, but eh, it's not hard to say.
You just said bitter sweet. So which one is the bitter? Which one is the sweet?
So bitter is the hold on. The bitter sweet. To me, the bitter part is the part that people are hurting. Right? About what's going on. As much as we also want to see, I know some of these things are personal, personal property matters. It had nothing to do with, government developing and stuff. And on the other hand, is government taking property. So why is good that we want to see, team structure and being put in the right place and in the right way. It's still bitter for people who, like that lady who was just crying, right? She has a whole business over there. And I think that seeing everything just being demolished like that in a day time is something she built in 20 years. That's the bitter part to it. Okay. But they're saying that people own that area. It's personal property. I mean, maybe that's what happened in Liberia or in Africa, but here it's very hard to see personal property being close to a base like that. to say you're sharing walls. I don't know how true that is, but because I know I hear people that do trainings and stuff, but the US is different from Liberia. So that sometimes they will now, how sometimes the people go, the military people do trainings and stuff like that, and you can somehow make mistake and people are closer like that, civilians and stuff like that. So it's very rare to see like civilian being close to something like that, but I don't know. So that's the better part of it for me. I think that my take on this thing, she shouldn't stay there because that's a military base. You can't be that close. Mr. David, where did you go? Somebody calling you. So, but I think that they shouldn't just leave her empty like that. Like she 20 years and she rented this place from families, like she said, certain families, the Smith family, she said. And I think something should be, even if they're taking her out of there, she didn't just go there to go squat there. She rented it from people because she took so is yeah, there she should be somehow, even if all of her money is not given to her, I think they should help her with something. At least. Instead of just, she's leaving her dry and empty like that and just breaking everything down and say, go by your business. Can you hear me?
Yeah, getting you.
Okay, so I tell somebody calling you and I messed up your whole audio again.
Yeah, somebody called me.
Oh, I know how these things works. But
Yeah,
seriously, I don't know if you're hearing me, but I said that I don't think they should just leave her dry like that. I think even if they're not giving her all of the money that she invested in that place, they should at least, if it's half of it, they should try to compensate her with it to start somewhere. Because as we want to see, people doing things to help themselves in the country. You don't want somebody who took 20 years to build and you just destroy everything like that in one day and just say, see you bye. It's not like she was squatting it. She was renting it from family who she believe owns the place, right? So it's that's the better part of it. But for clearing those areas out to make it free for military base or army base, whatever, I, I I don't know why that base is in. I don't know if it's a bar or a base, whatever they call it, but I don't know why it's in so something in the city like that. But anyways, let me hear what you gotta say about that, Mr. Davis. Let me hear
yeah,
you this week.
my deeper regret is I don't know is they're aware or they're not aware. I don't know because she said that they never gave her any notice, even though in the barrack they were dropping leaflet for over 3, 4, 5 years. I mean, 3, 4, 5 years, but they never dropped leaflet to that side. Because like she was showing the demarcation on Spoon TV, this is the demarcation of the barracks and this one. But the barracks saying that they don't want no surveillance around the area. So they will encroach on all the land, including the barrack land. But to me, government should taking a strategy where they will relocate those people or they will compensate them. They should go to everybody's houses in the morning who all live here. They compensate you people and give you 1 month to leave. They compensate you and give you 1 month to leave.
That
how,
I said 1 month is too short. They should have done that like 6 months to a year.
Sell a date there because they been during early Johnson time, they tried and they wanted to move. They didn't move. They're not today, they start acting.
Oh.
They started early Johnson time. Georgia time, they did it. Yeah, the American, but they didn't bring Bow Wire. The defense minister and the government intervene and say you're leading small. So it's something that they are aware of. That they sort of move. But the ugly one to it is those are selling land to the people.
Yeah.
And renting it to the people they know very well enough for them. These are people they sort of arrest.
They need to do something really for the land selling thing. They really
Yeah,
got
because they will sell one land over 20 times.
yeah.
Because some people when they start selling land, even Hotel Africa, they start selling the people government land to people. No, you can come. They want your survey is. Then those are surveyed as surveyor picture all that need on our record book. All of them should go to jail.
Yeah.
So as a surveyor, you know the land is for government. Then you take it give it to people. For example, you go Moreover now, you go GSA, everybody have big houses there. In case government want GSA, and you all know very well this is government land, all of them go build houses there.
That's the sad part to everything, Mr. Davis.
Yeah.
Just because you got other irresponsible government, I don't care how long it takes.
It
As
could
long
be
as
any government
land
who
is
can
not yours.
and do anything they want to do.
As long as land is not yours, it's
And
government.
then you
If you're squatting there, I think you should take that time that they're not bothering
when
you.
they say squatting,
to-
if they give you the right to squat, they're not
Yeah.
giving you the right to squat, you do it at your own risk.
Yeah, you should take that time to go while you're doing it for years and they're not bothering you. You should be taking that time to get a little 1 cent, 2 cent together to get a little half lot.
So they relax. They don't think about anything again. As far as they're concerned, they now found land to sit down on free. So they will start building. They will build it for 1 room, 2 room, 3 room. From there, they start increasing it. They say, okay, let me build a better house. They have to say the answer. Nobody coming hammer me.
Yeah, that's and it's wrong because even if one government doesn't do the right thing, it doesn't mean all of the government will be the same. Everybody cannot be the same. There'll be one day, there'll be that one person who will want to come and do the right thing. So you don't want to, as long as you didn't pay money, as something is not yours, you don't want to sit there and be so comfortable and say, oh, because the first government came, they didn't do anything, the second one came. Just because somebody's doing the wrong thing doesn't mean the other person will not something to do the right thing. You know, we all want, we said we want development in the country, right, Mr. Davis? We said we want the right things done. We comparing our countries, pointing out other countries. Oh, look at Ghana. Oh, look at this. Look at this. When you read about Ghana, Jerry Rawlings was ruthless like that.
Jerry Rawlings will put people in the market when he really relocate.
Jerry Rawlings broke down places that was government something. When you read about it, Ghana did not get to that. It didn't just get it out overnight. After he came, some of the next people came and started going. You know, follow suits and doing the right. It just takes one person. It takes one person to do the right thing, and everybody else will come and follow suit to do. You know,
right. They want to remove the store from real market, right? During Jerry Rawlings time in Ghana, they bring a poo truck and start splashing poo all over there. Because when they say so they will flash poo everywhere there. So they'll go where you go there in the morning to go sell. So that's how Jerry Rawlings will relocate a lot of people in Ghana. You do it like that. You put people there all over. Bring the people there everywhere.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's a lot that went on as Jerry Rawlings did to get, because I mean, as African, we're just stubborn. We just think that, you know, especially Liberian, that breed, that part of Africa, it's just like they're so relaxed. They're so used to like the free thing. It's okay to squat there for the free time for 5-6 years. They're not bothering you. Get yourself prepared for the worst. Don't think that it's you, as long as it's not yours. Like I was having a conversation with somebody about this land issue, and they talk about ELW, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say all around there, people have built all the places around ELW. Those are ELW's land. Can you imagine if ELW wants all of those land? How I said then they hold morally bread coming everybody something, and you cannot, you know, that's a what church or what the organization. If they want those land and they I mean people like you said GSA and other places, if they want those land, they have. If that's what it takes to do stuff. I mean, as bad as it may look. But that's what we want. And then when people are trying to, especially personal property demarcation, when people doing it, they put everything is about politics. And you got other people that are looking for votes already. They go and tell the people Drop me out, let y'all say, yo, boy, y'all see it. Like, it's so crazy. And then they're making it out of, oh, that they rescue something. You rescue, you voted for rescue. You say you want to change Liberia. You say you want to develop Liberia. You say you want a development. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. Things that would not be bread and butter. But if the development, if the low pitch of it touch somebody, then it's a bad thing. The rescue thing is a bad thing. If it, the people that want in touch, oh, the puppet doing well. When it touches small, oh, the rescue want it. And just so it's kind of like crazy. That's why I said Liberia, Africa, especially Liberia. When you want to do the right thing, don't think about the next election because you. Right now, everybody talking about 2029 and people who are affected. But at least do the right thing and worry later about 2029. If that's what everybody else, I think that's what everybody else was doing. Now, worrying about what they promise the people or what they are going to do. They don't worry about the next election, how the people will react when you try to develop. So, welcome to Ray. You want to chime in?
Oh, well, yeah, good evening. Good good evening to you. Good evening to Mr. Davis. Good evening to our viewers as well. Yeah, great to be on, and this is a very not such a comforting conversation, but it is a conversation that needs to be had. And for me personally, I get irritated by people that at least I've come to admire and I've come to respect, take position on issues that is just irreprehensible to me. Like there are people in Liberia, right? They put on this intellectual posture, but they be making some of the worst irrational statement that makes you wonder what the heck is going on. Bro, let me break it up to y'all. I don't like the selective outrage. I don't like the absolute cherry picking. I don't like the hypocrisy. I don't like talking back and putting your foot in your own mouth. Either you want development or you don't.
Or you don't.
Either you want structure or you don't. You start a code or you don't. Either you want to continue living in perpetual mediocrity or you don't. Pick your battle. What do you want?
You can't have it.
But everything we do in our country is to set the stage for the next election. Everything we do in our country is to make somebody look bad in the eyes of the suffering people so they can capitalize on those sentiments in the next election. And what about Mr. Cummings that day? Mr. Cummings, you said that quota will eat. Then in that same press conference, you're saying the president need to build more roads. Bro, like, what are we doing? Bunch of confused people, so interested in their own political aggrandizement. Sometimes they think they're trying to confuse the Liberian people, but they're confusing themselves. I mean, Bro David was just talking about some of the drastic action taken by Gerald Rowland. Any Ghanaian people enjoying today?
Exactly.
And not in any way talk about Ghana transformation without speaking about the leadership and the decision taken by one Gerald Rowland. Amy, development don't come with ease. Development comes with discomfort.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way. You know, there's a proverbial saying that says, do you want to suffer today and enjoy for the rest of your life? Or you want to continue living in perpetual suffering? That's the time. And I don't think that brain people have gotten a president that is so truthful, a president that is so, like straight-headed than President George or Joseph Numa Baka. You saw what the woman said today, that God is no longer producing land.
What? What did you say that?
What the woman said? The woman said, "Cannot creating new land."
I think creating more water than land.
You know what I mean? Well, the land that is being, the water that is being created, water can always find her own path. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing about water. Water will always find her own route. You like it or not. But this is the thing, Amy. That brain people don't understand. The leader they have, the old men are worrying about the next election.
And that's what we
want.
wanted.
Worrying about today. The old man is worried about developing the country today. When election comes,
supporting him, yeah.
When election comes, he will look at his track record, and the people will justify whether he deserves to be reelected or someone from his ticket or someone from his political party should continue the progress that he have. You know what I mean? That's the whole essence of this whole thing. Politicians for so long, people have been worrying about the next election and forgot about it. People have been worrying about comforting people. Ellen Johnson, that land issue. Ellen Johnson should have resolved that land issue.
She should have.
There's the reason why if you see someone who is bitter about Ellen Johnson, even see that woman picture will get so irritated, right? It's because of when she took over that country, that bro was like born again. You know what I'm saying? Because of the war, everybody was head to scatter. So she had a unique opportunity to have resolved all of the land issues. But because of the same political issue, because of the same political math calculation in her sense, because of wanting to win, she decided not to touch it. And Amy, when you fail to do what you're supposed to do today, you're leaving that problem for the next person. And George Joachim too, he did not go around it.
The same thing.
But somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it, because if you keep pushing it back, it's going to be a problem in the future. You either do it today and not worry about it tomorrow, or you leave it for someone to deal with it tomorrow. And the woman is saying, no, I'm not going to wait for someone to come and deal with this right now. I'm going to deal with it right now. Look at what is happening in Douala. Look at the houses. Development don't come like that, man. You can't be talking about the country dirty. You can't be talking about the country nasty. You can't be talking about the country like this, the country like that. Then when somebody trying to do something about it, then you crying. They see really Benin. They say, oh, the old man is so insensitive about the plight of the people. The Benin marketing community, and people refuse to go say the market. They rather come on the main road. You have to condition people to do something. Other than that, people will just do what they feel comfortable doing. And you can't raise
so good at that.
Yeah, you can't raise children like that. You have to tell your kids what they're supposed to do. Then when they grow up to be adult men and women for themselves, then they can decide what they want to do. But as long as they're under your leadership, your guidance, you're providing for them, you tell them what they're supposed to do. That makes you a parent. And if you're a leader, you set the stage for how your country should look like. There's a reason why they voted you in. You make that decision. So all these women are saying now, all these political, or charlatans and tabula rasa, they can talk all the talk. But the old man will do what the old man was elected to do. And I like what the old man is doing. We can talk about other things that I may have reservation on the old man's administration. But when it comes to doing what is right, the old man is doing it, and I support him 100%.
Okay. Yeah, so David, so we're talking about the Dwella area. I think somewhere there they're trying to make like a little bypass there, right? And I think it's an alley going towards some, and people are to where they're building everywhere in that area. And right now, public work is kind of marking the area that those building in the alley, and yeah, but not a small house. They're gonna be break down. Like, why
Okay.
did you? We talk about the traffic in Monrovia.
Yep.
Those places. Okay, so we talk about fire trucks, then we talk about all those things and development and all those things, and fire killing our people every day. They bring all of those things in. People are blocking the alleyway. There's no way for you to get in between those places.
No way. No way.
What's the good of that fire truck? They're not going to put the water on the bike or they pimping or what they call it pimping. They can't even get by. So
What's that?
we shouldn't have let that happen in the first place. And some of these people, like the neighbors, will tell them, people who has it like you building in the alley, they'll say like government land. When government ready, we'll move.
Yep.
And then because government is not coming, they would say that team put a solid concrete and everything. Like some of the people who live around the area, they you talk to them, they are telling you. I was feeling bad about the whole thing, right? About the whole something when I said, geez, where is all these people gonna go? Like, you know, something, and people, I said, well, and the way they would narrate the story, like the Jack came on, we don't know about it, and people said that's not true. People that live around, they said these things been going on for years. They've been telling them, and they said, oh, all the billionaires, they will not break it down, they will not do this, they will not do that. Okay, so there's thing that somebody want to be evil, somebody no. You vote for a change, you vote for development. It's not gonna come with everybody drinking bread and butter. I had my sister so gone in it. But guess what? She gets her spirit to Ray. She said, the paper not playing you, but it'll be okay. We want development. That was her attitude. And I told her, I said, the paper got nothing to do with that. That's a personal something. She said, oh, okay. But they're taking people from the island with it anyway. They're trying to do something rules and stuff like that. Some people understand it, some people don't. And when politicians, like you said, sit on these platforms or go there acting like they installed the diary, the ones that kept doing agent poverty for 6 years, right? They didn't do anything good for them. And then they want to show up now and be making flyers there. The person goes support the person and they're making flyers about it. Like, ridiculous. Hey, you think these people love you? They're just trying to summon you to get them votes again. But wait till you see your country, the Ghana that everybody running to, the wherever places that you're putting your local area, because those places did the same way. If you're not listening, you're not paying attention, you're not cooperating with government, they have to take you for them to make the decision for you. They have to take, if those thing wasn't just to say, around it, or the army is not breaking those places down to pull hotel, 5-star hotel there to be going in that pocket. They're not. But come here, Mr. Davis.
I get a big problem with Liberian people, with us as Liberian.
Yeah, we do.
Here is we don't respect Liberia. When I say we don't respect Liberia, we don't respect the dignities and pride of Liberia. When you see Liberia making Ivory Coast, when they're crossing the road, you can know that they choose to be Ivorian. Crossing that road. You see them in Ghana, they don't walk the way they walk in Liberia. They walk fast, just how the Ghanaian can walk. We obey all those laws. But when we come to Liberia, they may ready to pipe be walking a day. Yeah, you can't see people. In Ghana, they can't see people because they will hate you. The Ghanaian will hate you. They say, this is not your bedroom. You can't be walking like this. Some of the people then walking there from real life to in town. Then you can't be walking like this in front of them. When they finish hitting you one time, you will say, you know what's up. The people walk fast. You see, even in Africa, when they see the Liberian crossing the road, you will know that Liberian people, they could cross that road with speed because they say they want car to hit them. Because when a car hit you, they say you will fix a car or you will repair the car damage or whatsoever.
Whoa. You will fix the car.
You will fix the car because they say you're not animal. Only when animal crossing, you can see all the people can stop.
What?
When one cow get on our road, you see all the cars stop for that cow to cross. But you, human being, you are wrong. They get wrong. They say you get senses. You're not animal. The animal.
Yes, sense.
Yeah, when they get on the road, we gotta wait for them. But you get sense. You know that car road, they say car road, they say human road. So when you crossing, you make sure no car coming, then you cross. It's like crossing the how Africans is built. But when they go there, they respect all the law. Even in America, yeah. When police pull you over, you put your hand way to the wheel. Don't put your hand down. We can do it. But go there, remember, move your hand, man. You start yelling at the police. They see American people. We start yelling at the police.
Speaking of that, I got a video to play to that effect.
Hey, this is our major problem. There was a paper, the interview as a 72nd barrack. Yes, still there. He said me, they give all the people ever sent. So nobody can say they didn't give no people. They're not today, they're not what they call.
Oh, yeah?
They didn't give me a person, any Joe, we have to answer, they give up people. The people came here, but the people consider all to stay. The example that I said in my back to Bonnicky area there, I'm building a road across to cross the street there. When our resurveying the land, we call everybody to come. There's a lady there who crossed our cornerstone all the way close to my cornerstone. So the surveyor can, you get GPS. Now the surveyor then using something that look like phone like GPS, you get real light. It can tell them which one is, it says which one is it. So the man showed it to her, he said, this is the road. The road should be 20 feet. It's in my GPS. The woman said, that's my land. You know what the surveyor told him? You want to build it, you can build it. I only advising you. Then the other man said, but you're the royal. Myself, I said, you're the car royal. But her team cross from the main place to all the way to my place. The man said, the place will be 20 foot. So all my houses have been in there, I added 15 foot to it. You understand what I mean? In case the future government want to build that place 35, it will not affect me.
Yeah, they say it's totally 20 feet, right?
Yeah, to 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you say no, you will take your entire land. When government ready to develop, government own every land, nobody own land more than government. The first thing you know when I paying taxes for those land. And when you're squatting in Liberia, and you want to squat on my land, I mean, you can't tell me. I say, go ahead, then me, I'll give you squatting right. But if I don't thought you go to squat there, I'll give you right. You got to get squatting right before you squat. That defense ministry, the people when they get a ministerial complex was defense ministry before. Beyond they get people, all kind of out in there. Those for government land, not for nobody. The people just went there to go to settle there. They go Carisbro and settle on somebody land, then they come there, they say, our land, you move from there, then they negotiate or they buy some or they do something. But all of them will go government land, the government are ready for the player, man. They go low, government build ministerial complex. It means government was getting ready for those places.
Yeah.
When they saw the whole ministerial complex, that defense ministry was no more there. It means government was getting ready for those places.
You're supposed to be getting yourself prepared.
Be getting yourself prepared because I break government one call struggle to get to 72nd. So those are be coming from the old road, they might get there to get to 72nd instead of everybody just passing the same route. So they're trying to connect that one to old road. And that development, me, I like it in Africa. Amy, they're talking in Africa. When the African people ready to pass road, if you sit down in the alley, they're not asking you no question. You just see the dean and the caribou coming green. They're not telling you to take your things out of the whole thing. They're not asking you.
So, like, bro, actually got it better than other countries.
You see, the kind of people client coming. But the only thing will be my regret from the 11 government. When they break their places, they will start developing right away. That's how all conflict can happen. They will not get break their places.
Is he sounding weird or is it me?
Eh?
Right. Is Mr. David sounding weird or is it me?
Now I'm getting Mr. David right though.
Oh, then I think it's me.
When the place down, they will be ready to develop the place. They will not leave it. Because when they leave it, I turn it on the answer, the people will be right. But when they develop the place that says, they will get and turn it on the now. You say, but moment the people never develop, we can't start them. And some people look at the building, 3-story building on alley. Why are you going to build 3-story building on alley?
Mm-hmm.
You spend your money, you don't go back then, like in Curious Bread, in Kakatan, all that bush, heavy bush, you don't see those land there. That's the only land you see to come back in alley. That's the only way you can carry on the development. Yeah, I don't get it. That's why I said those people that are selling land to people, that the people that they need to be arrested and jailed.
Yeah.
That's my only problem. The people that I can sell fake land to people, they don't grab the people that are selling it.
Why is it on the stream already?
Because that woman was crying from 72nd that she built that place enough for the military. Enough for the military to build that place. And to me, even that necklace, when the military people were moving 72nd, nobody will go to that necklace. You yourself will look at your necklace and close it down. So if you cry now, you move from there and go relocate, then later on, nobody moving to the necklace. Because when you see angry people will go over there, but they don't want to go there.
Yeah. Anyways. Right. So why are we wrapping this up and going to you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why you're sounding like robots to me.
Me?
Maybe I need to go out and come back. But let me play this video first, right? I think this video.
Well, it's sounding bad to you, but it's sounding good to us though. It's sounding
good to us.
So I don't know what feedback.
Yeah, so it's probably my computer. This guy, he's always talking about things that are going on in the country. He said he was a sedition. He said the country people big man or something like that. So he lives in District 10. All of these things that are going on, he wants to know. He has a question, and he was asking a question about their lawmaker, and I think we should play it so we can tell us something.
Well, he different. Yes.
Let's listen to him. We'll talk about it.
How y'all doing? How y'all coming? I was in that. At least we were able to go to bed and wake up. There are some people that want to wake up. So as you wake up from bed, to the Almighty God. Okay? The right place for you to go to bed, you wake up. Other people went to bed, they were not able to wake up. But you were successful to wake up from bed. And when alone, it's great. My name is Yoko Bade. The native people, B-man, you were native before you became civil, but we'll stay there waiting to see. I come on the Facebook to ask questions. Because we and the people, what they will learn. What is District 10 most rather lawmaker Yeke Koluba, which was put at the district for? Where is Yeke Koluba? Yeke Koluba can go to where? Or Yeke Koluba travel? Where is Yeke Koluba? It may sound funny, but a serious question asking like Rainbow today, especially for people that in District 10. Where is our lawmaker Yeke Koluba? You know, so now I can be shaking my head from music if you ask me a question. Where is Yeke Koluba? Yeke Koluba up here, on top of me here. Yeke Kolwa man. Where is he? Yo, please show me Yeke Kolwa. If you see Yeke Kolwa anywhere, you know, man, please, you're driving the comment section. I will know here. Because Yeke Kolwa is going to where? Capital Benin people. My lord, we're going to Capital Benin. Your friend Yeke Kolwa there with you. This with him. Let us be concerned about our lawmaker. Where is our lawmaker? The lawmaker that can cause all president, cause former president, we are good. Cause the president now cause them. He even move here and go Bapolo. He deal with Senator Bodokane. Go show Kumbo Road. He say you're not facing the road. Move there, go Grand there. Deal with open on there and say you're not facing Cornwall Road. Deal with the president and say Cornwall Road. Start showing road from place to place. Where is our lawmaker? If you see our lawmaker, you can call over anywhere. You please tell me the comment section. Or blogger, you get a few over. You can call over. I tell you.
So, guys, y'all want to help this gentleman or District 10 people to apply? You can go for first of all, wait. But you know, it's like you said, it's funny, but it's kind of concerning, right? Sometimes you can just get out of the blue, like, you know, and just come up and start insulting. That's all we see him doing, right? Well, hello, palabra hot. But on some serious note, why things are happening in the country and lawmakers then are going and talking for the people and stuff like this guy is nowhere around. He's nowhere to be found. He's so should every district be concerned about our lawmakers like this? Should it be when a jacket called about or something? You know, I thought this was kind of interesting when he said that, because this is not something that we normally do. That's why these people do whatever they like to do or whatever they feel like doing, because their constituents do not hold them accountable, right? Or when they're doing these things. So I thought it was an interesting conversation for us to have, to come and talk about it. So let's hear you on this. Well, I try to adjust myself because you sound really horrible right now. I have to get out and come back in. But go ahead.
It's a legit question. I mean, I've said this consistently. Yeke Kolba, he just another matter that's occupying another space. But again, election have consequences, and electing people in position obviously come with consequences. Election is what about?
I'm not hearing you. You hearing me?
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you loud and clear. So I don't know why you're not hearing me. Maybe Amy level with your ear, I think. But you can go and come back. So look, let me make sure I'm coming through to on the Facebook. Yeah, let me see something, because it might be better to. Okay, so I guess I'm on. So whatever the case is. Oh wait. Yeah. Whatever the case is, however, is Yeke is a liability. Yeke does not have what it takes to represent his constituents adequately. The skill set he don't have. The intellectual composure is not there. And that's why Yeke always excel in chaos. You know, professionalism is not something that you just pick up on the street. It is a year in and year out effort to self-discipline. and self-representation.
You get here too, right?
Once you can represent yourself,
Go out and come back in.
then you are able to represent other.
Go
We
out and come
we
back
can
in.
hear you, but you're not hearing. So go out and come back. If we get to a point where Yeke learn how to represent himself adequately, then Yeke now will obviously grab the whole idea or the whole concept of what representation is about. But the fact that Yeke have not been able to professionally, adequately represent himself, he will continue to struggle how to represent others. The gentleman have every right to question or at least to ask where a lawmaker is. Because probably some people might take it to be comedy, or they may just trying to joke or something like that. But Yeke have gone MIA for a very long time. And a lot of people say, her mother passed away and all that stuff. Maybe he's grieving.
That was a while ago.
That could be a legit reason for, because everybody grieves differently. Especially if it happens to be your mom, you know what I mean? So I can only imagine
But
how that will feel like.
I don't mean to cut you up, but there has to be some kind of, law there or some kind of policy there of how long you can take off to do that, or it's just as you please in Liberia.
And that tells you the unseriousness of our country. It tells you.
No, I'm asking. I'm not sure. I'm just asking.
Well, I understand. I mean, you just said that there should be like a cutoff time, right? That's exactly what you. I mean, I understand.
Yeah, I was asking if they
have a time as to when someone should be read, like how long you should be allowed to be read. I mean,
for
right
family and stuff like that.
But again, if you live in a country where everything is just based on buddy, where you cover my back, I cover your back and stuff like that. When you live in a society like we have in Liberia, then obviously nothing is done seriously in the country, and that obviously stems from people in high places, in high position, because what they do, if they're not doing it right, it reverberates on the rest of the people. They don't understand that they are in places where people look at them as role model and all that stuff. And people literally see their lifestyle and try to copy that. So that's why when you are in position, in significant position, you have to be very careful how you carry yourself and how you behave. Because it matters there's somebody out there, because there's only a few of them. The whole district 10, he's their lawmaker. So, I mean, the thousands of people that live in that district, they all look up to him. So these are some of the things we're talking about. When putting people in positions, you have to look for your best, your smartest, and your morally competent ones, right? Those are people that you put in position. But anybody, like people say, any number can win. That Liberia right there. Someone can come with absolutely ill-educated, don't know nothing about the position that they seeking, and people don't, like one thing that really frustrates me, and I always say this, and every time I talk about this incompetency and waste of vote and stuff like that, one person that comes to mind is Abu Bana Kamara. I don't know how that bugger managed to be representing that place there.
They're wicked.
As far as I know, this guy actually campaigned with half beg arrest.
Yeah, almost killed Europe for that something.
Exactly. So I saw that. I believe that district number 8.
13. Is it?
Is it 8 or something? I know.
8 is Princeton.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I think it should be
I think it's 11 or 13. One of them. I don't know.
Something like that.
No, 11 are Richard Cohn, right? I'm not sure.
I can't put names to this.
Yeah.
But look, I can put numbers.
One of those districts.
But I know for a fact this bugger, I still remember vividly, he had on blue jeans with a white underwear.
That picture can't move in your head. So we're going to
I'm telling you, look, that video, I mean, that video live in infamy in my head. Bugger sitting down on and you know those chair and the old man used to sit on the teacher rest. Those little
bench?
stool, huh?
The bench?
Not bench, like those little stool that the old man used to have.
Oh.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know the little ones where they support like their legs, like a little stool. The old man used to sit on the teacher rest.
The square.
Yeah. Because you know one of that thing, half Beckerette, and old man then line up. The cups are bigger than the cup Abu had. Just putting inside of it. Putting in the bowl. Old man and Papi then standing. And that was enough to make Abu a representative. So that tells you how absolutely rotten our system is. So that man become representative. You tell me, what is that man bringing to the table? What is Yeke Kolba bringing to the table for the people at District number 10? For as long as he's been there. You know what I'm saying? The only thing they can tell you, oversight, representation, and lawmaking.
He doesn't even know the meaning of that, though.
You know what I'm saying?
He always recite it, but...
You know what I'm saying? But again, a lot of children that are suffering because of ill representation.
Right.
A lot of children that are not adequately represented. And everything we get from the Yeke Kolba is to what? See chaos. The man can go look for noise. Like literally. You saw how Yeke Kolba, that's what I told somebody. I said Yeke Kolba enjoys being in opposition. Because his relevance in a political establishment is absolutely intertwined with his ability to be as chaotic as he can be. So that is why when Norman say appear anywhere, Yeke one will find reason to get out of there. Because his ability to operate in a smooth environment does not in any way play to Yeke Kolba tactics. So I'm telling you, he supported the old man. Give me reason why Yeke Kolba decided to capitulate from the United Party and became opposition. You tell me. The first thing from the fact that he said the old man took $10,000, I believe, or $10,000, how many $1,000?
50 or so.
To give to the fire victim of Totota. Listen to me well. Yeke Kolba decided to have problem with Omer Joseph Boakai because President Joseph Boakai took $10,000 United States dollars and gave it to the devastating fire victim of Totota. Yeke Kolba said he wanted to know the source of the money. Now that's
what Omar got mad at him.
So you tell me, or sitting vice president, or made our vice president for 12 years, right? That man cannot afford $10,000 to give to fire victim. And Yeke Kolba in his own rational explanation that the old man said he was broke. I mean, how many times we asked our papi them for money, they told us that they were broke?
Of course.
And we knew they had money, right? You know? So that was enough of a reason for Yeke Kolba to go against the woman. It don't make sense. But like I said, when things become normal, Yeke Kolba always found a way to get out of the box. Because when it's business, when it's time to bring ideas, when it's time to bring strategy and stuff like that, Yeke Kolba have less to provide, and he find himself like an odd man. And once he get into that, now he wants to leave, and that's what happened. So the gentleman is right to ask a question: where is his lawmaker? Where is his representation, the oversight in lawmaking? You know, and
Mr. Davis.
Yeah.
All the chaos that are going on across the city, right? Everybody is something. Where's Yeke Kolba? District 10. One of the resident wants to know
To tell you the clear shortcut, Yeke Koluba is sick. Yeke Koluba is sick. Because
Yes.
number one, since a mother died, when they go bury mother in Lufa, you never see him on the stage again. After the death of his mother, I not seen Yeke Koluba speaking. Because when he went to carry his mother back home to bury his mother, he not buried mother in Montreal, he buried mother in Lufa. If people talk in your ear, because the need burying the poor society is a big need. He is a messenger for the poor. So it will affect him. Because let me tell you, most of the thing there, it can affect people. If the people looking for you, they want you don't want to come and take your assignment, they can hunt you. Also.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how society looking. When you are one of the big men, because Koluba means messenger.
Is that a last name or is it a first name?
Yeke Koluba, I think that's last name. But he's a Koluba. He is
It's the last name.
But he's
Yes.
a Koluba also. He's a messenger.
Whoa. So that mean his whole family are messengers?
His father was a messenger. So his father not living. He's supposed to replace his father.
Because all Kolubas, they are all messengers?
Yes, all Koluba are messenger.
What kind of foolishness is that? But anyway, go ahead.
But in the interior, they get plenty of villages. So it means they get 20 Koluba. They're from different, they're not from the same town. So that's how it's looking. But Yeke Koluba saying his mother died, he want to go bury mother, come back. To me, he's sick. I think he's sickness picker or something. Yeke Koluba is sick. Yeke Koluba don't get no thing they call politics. He don't know politics. What brought Yeke Koluba into the position is he took gun and killed a lot of people. When Yeke Koluba they were killing people or driving leaflets. Yeke Koluba they were just driving leaflets. They say we can't get tomorrow. If you read the leaflet, they're going to throw it away because they were a small boy, you know that time. They say, okay, tomorrow, anybody will see it, will kill you. They see people, they come and kill for nothing because I ain't wearing government. They come and kill me for nothing with my vehicle. So they may enjoy government money. And they forget to know they said they were fighting to enjoy government money. That's what happened. So Yeke Koluba, all I wanted to me, he's seriously sick now. I think even in Liberia, I think all South Liberia taking treatment. To me, not even more either. Because they know you're going to be more say, you can't hear about him or going to capital building, you will hear about him, you will hear about him. But say very man, you know that a sickness pulled up, it's very, very sick. That's why I believe you can cover it going on, but in that country, what's going on now, we just waiting. Me and my opposition too. I can call it right position, what kind of position, and I belong to none of them.
You're true in party.
Yeah, we can stay in the whole CA. So when I see development, like town Joseph Boga then will year off. The road they are breaking, you must develop it. You don't just breaking building there now, you now do development there.
You see what thing happening already?
Eh?
You see
I saw that they building some kind of area they say there will be the new justice ministry. I want to see it. Even the second, the 77 barrier, they will soon start it. They gave ELBC key to them today. The Chinese government finished with ELBC. They gave a key to them, so they no more there. They finish building the complex. So I saw them they building the OIF bridge. Then I saw them they broke ground for before it's sooner, right? It broke ground for the Justice Ministry. So now they're going to build all the security areas that all of them going to be.
Okay.
Maybe NSA going to be there too, or something going to be there, but I really building a head office. The ground, I saw the caterpillar grading the place, making it good today.
That's good. So, that is also something that would save government money, right? Because all of the buildings that they were renting, and if they are putting in place for all these entities, all ministries to have their own, I think it's part of development, right? It's commendable.
Oh, yeah, it's development. Even me, they bring my house down. I go in the village now because the village, I don't think they'll come bring that road there.
So that's the thing. Nobody wants to go in the village, and I think most of the people over there,
But
like,
you tell you the village back.
the
The village not bad. Ask my brother to wait. You think
so what most of the people or something is that they came from because everything was happening in Morovia. So they everybody moved to Morovia, but that's what people have been advocating for, the decentralization, so people can move out of those places. And like I said, Morovia is jammed packed.
And you join my time got out in Morovia.
When I was when you get out of the city, when I went 2023, imagine when I was in Morovia, when I was little in Morovia during the 90s, the place was like on the weekend, like it's quiet, like residential, like quiet. The Benson Street, and we was in Newport and Benson. That was my neighborhood. We used to go like behind the embassy to go look for the poo crab on the beach and be cooking pepper soup and stuff. That whole area on the weekend, quiet, like Sunday especially. But when I went 2023 as an adult, said, let me go see my old neighborhood. I thought I was there doing on the Monday, right? The whole place, like, you got tables from under the supermarkets in all the way in the street. They got pepper and bitter bone and I'm looking at what happened to Waterside. You know, all of those places, and I heard they said they moved everybody already. So which is good, right? Which is good because the whole it wasn't this jam packed when they trying to call it the war days. It was much better than when I went and saw it normal days on George Weah, and I'm pretty sure on Eddie it was probably like that too. I'm not sure, but at George Weah time I went to Liberia. So what I saw, that's when I, said that this dude gotta go. This is not good at all. I expected to see something better than different. Places that sent us you that as a little girl, we used to go play around those areas. When I went, it was the big old trash pile in the middle of the street, like Dompa, what we call Dompa. The cars were not even getting by. Smelly everywhere. Disgusting. The only time I had a fresh breath of fresh air and really, really something when I went outside of Morovia, like on the highway, going Marshall area like that. I felt, that little bit of relief. That is not normal, So I think clearing those areas out and moving people for, alleyways and stuff, I think is a good thing. But like you said, those roads should be built, right, Mr. Davis? You can't just remove people and just leave it like that. When people see you doing those things and breaking those places down and then seeing the development, doing the projects, all of those things going on, then they will come. They might be mad, but after a certain time, they're seeing those places, they'll be like, oh, okay. They might come around. But if you just remove them and nothing is being done, yes, it's going to be a problem. They'll look at it as, oh, you just did it to be evil. You just did it to not, which they have no business being there anyways. But they will associate like that. And politicians who want votes will come and put it in their head. Like there was this guy being interviewed today, I don't know, today or yesterday. He was like, oh, Joseph Boakai knows about this. He knows about the Satan thing, right? He knows about it. He gotta be aware. Joseph Boakai is the president, the justice ministry, the judiciary doing that thing, right? But in Liberia, everybody, because what? Those Chinatown, like the Munchkins or whatever went there, they acting like they're in solidarity with these people. All of a sudden, they care about Liberian people now. Those are the things that were telling them. And these gullible people, that was the same thing this guy was echoing. Oh, George Weah said something so that as if he was sitting in that meeting with George Weah saying that, but because what now Alvin Weezer and the other people were telling them that when they went there, they held a microphone and make it like a political, rally, right? So kind of, brainwash the people, because some people are in that moment, some people did not want to hear it, right? They didn't want to be any part of no political something, but some people took it in. And this is that, plans to do these things. But as long people see those development going on and stuff like that, before 2029 reach, they will know that you are doing it out of good faith. You're not just doing it because you want to be evil or whatever. Nobody. What would Joseph Boakai gain to want to make people homeless? Stuart. What would he gain if not for trying to fix?
He will gain good image of the country. He will also
No, I mean, apart from Ghana, the way people are listening, oh, he's evil, this one, this what, apart from trying to build the country, get good image and make the development that you ask for, apart from getting that, what would he gain to want to be evil, to get you out of, to put you out there in the street?
Look, yeah, like I said, man, people must talk. Even you, Amy, right now, when you decide to do something right now, people must talk. That's why people give me mouth for to talk. But you cannot in any way, right, substitute your leadership for fear of repercussion from people.
Votes.
You can do that, right? And that's what I like about this old man. Look, man, people die but once. Like, you can't, if you're gonna do something, do it. Do it. Leadership, this is why it's hard to be a leader. And that's why some parents, just example, parents, this is where some people fail in their children because they try to sugarcoat something. They love the child so much that they can't see their bad side, even to reprimand them for doing something ugly, nasty, bad. They don't want to make they don't want to make the child feel some kind of way. All that nonsense. Cut that bull up. Because at the end of the day, if you refuse to do what you're supposed to do today, you will deal with it down the line. You know what I'm saying? That issue will still persist. It's not going to go away. People keep talking about it. Another issue, land issue in our country. People land were confiscated from them. Especially one of the biggest areas is Nima County. There are a lot of people that have not gotten their land in our place there.
And that was any time, right?
But wait now, for when Ellen took over, a lot of people land were taking. You know what I'm saying? Especially Madingo people land were taking
over that time. People were coming back.
Them, and those land were not giving back. And up to today's day, that land issue have not been resolved. And all of that thing, because of politics, they don't want to do something for them to lose vote. But as long as that thing persists, it's still going to be there because there's something you cannot just from. It's going to continue to linger, right? So do it one for all. Ellen Johnson, like I said, man, she set up a commission. She said she gave money to Musa Belede. All of those stuff. They try to do it all kind of
developmental right now.
You know what I'm saying? But that's something still there. And then, you know what? Let's solve the problem today while we can. And no people can calm down the line and deal with it. Because land Benin, I'm telling you, man, land Benin, it can't go away. Never go away. Never go away. So let's solve this problem and have somebody else not come and deal with it. Government got land, some people saying, but the woman is very, very insensitive to the plague of the people, to the suffering of the people. Give me a break. Give me a break. People knew that old property belongs to government. They sat on the property for all these years. They yet feel like that place is just gonna. But actually, like, yeah, man. I mean, it's a lawless. We got all these laws on the book, but nobody enforced them. Now, president come on now, JMB trying to enforce this, and everybody looking at him to be.
Because they're not used to it. Maybe that's some of the reasons why.
Everybody looking at the public to be sitting. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this again. People should have known that this old man would be absolutely headstrong. When we all saw CDC, but that was actually, that was an invasion order that came from the Supreme Court.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We saw that demolition happening over there. A whole political party, CDC, they said that Boakai did that. But okay, let's say it happened under his administration, but we saw that demolition happening. So from that CDC team, now everybody just because nobody bigger. All the poor houses that broke over there, none of them are bigger than CDC. You know what I'm saying? As a political institution, right? So that tells you when you own people land, and this happens to be government land, you got to go. You got to go. That's what it is. There's no even but about it. I don't have absolutely not, or ounce of remorse for any of the people. I'm sorry. I just don't.
I do really a little bit.
I do not. I do not. Because I can almost guarantee you, Amy, government just didn't wake up today and go start bossing nothing. Government just didn't wake up and start literally like just sending a demolition order.
Well, that's what it will make you. That's what it will want you to think, right? When they were saying this thing, I was like, "What?"
These people might have gotten numerous of notice, numerous of communication to that effect, and they decided to ignore it, thinking that government will be the same government as usual. And I think the people say, "You stick that you playing with, I stick with you in your eye because you never know." The boy got a bit different.
Yeah, but we're sleeping.
And I mean, the man sleeping, but the man wake up. Let's get that done. It's done.
Project man is still sleeping. But
that's what Dr. Lester Tenney said. The man is the baby sleeping. but the baby no sleep, that stubborn sleep. The next thing he woke up, he said, "Oh, you saw the picking and stay here." I can't grab Mama Boruna. He said the man is the baby sleeping. He said the baby, he said now the baby not sleeping, but the baby can't hear. The baby can't hear now.
No, they just the baby like Ellen Johnson we
exactly.
They say the whole get their money. I give you money. Let's say that baby like my uncle blow uncle. Master, you not give me job. You can't go to that baby and go say, "Baby, I want job." I just go to your house, eat some of the food. All I can do. If you want to make job, baby, I can do for job. Nothing, you will not do it.
Exactly. Baka is not the kind of type where you think, no. I mean, it's merit based, right? So that's how I look at him. He's old school. He's a prototypical old school kind of dude. You can see a hat. The hat ain't me wearing ugly hat. That hat can remind me of colonial time. But look, Lester Tenney says something, right? Lester Tenney said, they men and thought they could intimidate Papa will protest. They don't have to be
money to do the street.
The Papa said, every time when Muhammad used to start, Lester Tenney say, Ellie will call Amara.
You put it ready,
I'm the boy not ready yet to you. The Amara will say, "Oh my, forget it, we'll deal with it." They quit. But then when the men not do it now rock it. They say, boy, the men is the woman was sleeping, right? But now the woman again, Let's tell you, funny baby. The woman again, the men are not too tired. It's a man dropping. But look at how few protesters men when they do, bro. Then someone decided to take a drone. Someone decided to take a drone shot above. Oh my god!
That was the worst thing they ever done. They're just supposed to keep it down like that.
That thing looked like, how small children when small children hair used to be growing, so now hair will be here and I be here. Hair be here and I be here. That didn't look like.
So, guys, I just wanted to show some of the 70,000 jobs that some people still can't get over.
Now, what kind of people there?
Is it from ArcelorMittal?
ArcelorMittal employs 70,000.
I said some of the 70,000 jobs.
So different one now.
What?
So different one besides Selamita.
What do you mean show different ones? I'm showing you this one.
I'm gonna
Consumer,
start there. Did I
consumer first.
even read 100?
Nobody said 100, Mr. See, this is the thing. Yeah, I can want something the argument take it somewhere else. I never thought you said the 100. I never said I said some of the 40,000, the 70,000.
So you think Azelomita don't have 100 employees?
You want I'm showing the 25 people.
More than that, you know that. You know,
This,
you know that.
the 25 people is in here, all of them there.
Ah,
Mr.
What?
Davis, don't argue about
Politics.
this.
I know, Mr. David, stop that.
Azelomita have
These are some of the jobs that was created, and we telling you.
I want to say in politics, a group of 25.
At 25 people, you see what you count, and they told you said I was 25.
Yes. I'm not supposed to check them. 25 people.
Oh, you are forced to check them because you can't be making statement. Where am I? You can't be making statement and say
The data about how many people they employ there that day.
Okay, let me give you the data now. You don't just jump into something. Let me give you the data. Wait, let me give it to you right now. Don't come in, no, they say yeah. Let me give it to you right now.
Mr. David, not lazy opposition, man.
No, I'm not lazy opposition. I'm a
lazy opposition, man.
I see true, I can support it.
But David, lazy opposition.
You just say 70,000, they show 25 people from LSC.
What are you talking about? That's what you raise your lazy opposition. Nobody tell you say the 70,000 that they were over there. No, I don't think anybody here said that.
Well, give me
I told you. If you're listening, you'll hear me saying some of the 70,000 jobs. That's what, and let me read it so you can hear it. Okay. ArcelorMittal Liberia has released data on Liberia's employment by its contractors in 2025. 4,635,000 Liberians was employed by 73 contract companies. 2,883 were skilled workers. 1,558 were fence line communities. 1,752 were unskilled workers. 1,229 from fence line communities. 54% of skills and 70% of unskilled workers were from fence line community. Jobs are advertised through ArcelorMittal community relations section, prioritizing fence community as a per January 2025 mandate. The third amendment to ArcelorMittal Liberia Mineral Development Agreement brings significant benefits to Liberia. 200 million signature bonus to Rescue Mission Administration, increased community development funds, 5 million a year for NIMA, Bond and Grand Bassa, more Liberian jobs in leadership roles, 50% management in 1 year, 90 in 10 years. So you hear that? That's why I was showing that they never said all the 70,000 jobs from ArcelorMittal. And besides ArcelorMittal, we also have other people in the country as well.
Why you just said, is that a short-term job? It's not a long-term.
What?
It's a short-term. They could get rid of them in 3 months.
So where they use hear me saying short terms when I was reading it?
That contractor hire them. It's a contract. Contract is not a long-term.
Okay.
Read the beginning. It's a contractor.
Contractor, yeah.
Yeah, it's a contract. Contract is not a long-term service.
So how long some contract goes for? You said 3 months. That's how long
contract according to the Liberian government rule. When you pass certain months, you gotta hire the people. That's what the Liberian law say. So what they will do, they will grab them and fire them and retire them and go and get new contractor again. That's what they're gonna be doing.
Where's your proof? We don't want no. They say you just come and just.
Most of the people.
Where do you see these people saying that they're pointing out? I just read to you what these people put out. You come here and give me different narratives. So you tell us.
Their contractor hire people. Read the beginning. contractor.
was reading the beginning. It's not what you're saying.
But what I'm saying is a contractor hire people. Even read it from the beginning. One of the first sentence from the beginning.
Mr. Davis, what you're saying is not what I read. Okay?
Okay, okay.
Asada Mittal Liberia
the
has
first paragraph.
released it. What? Asada Mittal Liberia has released it like employment by its contractors in 2025.
Again.
Wait, I'm not done. Wait. 4,635 Liberians were employed by 73 contractors companies. 2,802 were skilled workers.
Don't go farther.
No, you gotta go further because they're breaking it down.
No, I want to
break. Where they are contractors and where they are something.
I want to know who hired them.
Wait, man, you want to know who?
They were hired by a contractor. You just saying the thing.
They were hired by contractors.
And where the contractor working?
Yeah. How do they become permanent?
Huh? Mr. Davis. Are those contractors working in Ivory Coast or they working in Guinea?
And I said short term. It's a short term job.
Okay, so what did the president say though?
Even if it's seasonal.
What did he say?
That is a short term job, not a long term.
You mean, Mr. Davis, even if it's seasonal, how did they go back? Job reporting in America?
Yeah. When they hire you, you go through the contractor. After 90 days, the company might hire you, but you will not continue working with the contractor.
No.
Your problem is, right? The problem you guys have.
Stop
don't
it.
let the cherry pick.
Do you contract in America after 90 days?
90 days?
Yeah.
No,
after
wait.
Contract?
What? Hold on, wait now. So FedEx, UPS, and
you get the contract more than that.
And Amazon, right?
Yeah.
You're in the post office.
When they're doing that seasonal, when they're doing that seasonal, or or hiring for the season, do that go on a job reporting or not?
It go on the job reporting, but it's a seasonal job. They tell you
it don't matter.
They tell you it's a short term.
No, Mr. What is your point? Mr. Derek, what's your point here? What are you trying to prove?
My point here is it's not just that going to last long. Because it was contractor that you can go there, Amy, you say, I can bake bread. So they're going to give you the bread.
Why I gotta be the one to bake the bread?
No, I just saying that because I know you can bake bread.
Yeah, but why I gotta be the one to bake the bread?
No, I just saying something. They say
why to work and bake the bread?
No, don't do it in the bread where we can fit the hair. It fits on you. It don't fit to it. Cooking don't fit to it.
Who told you? Like that's no good. Like real Korean, I can cook more than me. But anyway, that's not something.
So
let's go ahead.
The baking contract. Now you're not going to hire people that are going to do because you're going to be baking for 200 people. The only way you're going to continue baking for the 200 people, it means they stay long in the program. If the 200 people being reduced in 3 months, they're going to be reduced to 100 more. You yourself are going to reduce your staff. You're going to reduce them because you cannot hold those staff, those 200 people you hire. You're not going to hold them because you're not begging for 300 people again. No, you're only begging for 100 people. So you're going to release some of your staff and then go away. The unskilled people, then you will let them go. You use technical. When you reduce them again to 50, it costs some of them all again because the money that coming to you now is not the 300 people were serving from the beginning.
I'm still not getting your point. Though.
My point here is when they say they hire you on a contract basis, it get time, it get limit.
Everybody knows that. But the thing I'm trying to say here is that this is why being opposition doesn't mean you opposed to everything.
No.
Let me talk. Being opposition doesn't mean you oppose to everything. Doesn't mean it look good on you when you're trying to be, when you're trying to oppose everything, right? When the president spoke, he said 70,000 short-term jobs. All of you started bidding when he said impossible. When I showed that thing here right now, I said these are some of the jobs that were created, some of the 70,000 jobs. You Joma, you said I still didn't know that there's that. So what do you that's why I say I don't understand what you're trying to say. The person never told you say because if you're saying that, you should be saying it to debunk what he said that it was long term. But then now that I read contract, you then the person lied. He said it was long term. The other people saying contract, then you'll have a point. But I don't understand what the point you're trying to make. You're trying to tell about contracts. We all know how contract works. And the president did not say when he says season, we can look for that video and play it right now. I think I have it so y'all can hear it. But y'all went ahead and running all around when it said that the president said they create long term or full-time jobs or whatever. Which he never said anything like that.
I mean, I didn't say
that's why I said I don't understand what the point you're trying to make.
I didn't say what you see. That's not what I'm saying. But I get issue with the 70,000.
Of course.
Then Joseph Boakai came to power. They are not being short-term, long-term, whatsoever. Quick 7 or 3 months, what's season up. They are not being 70,000.
How do you know that?
Because they don't say
everybody's saying that. Do you have any record? Do you have the amount that you got that's supposed to be?
Labor Ministry, I went to Labor Ministry. I sent people there to go check. Labor Ministry not get one data.
Did you send people to go check and Labor Ministry told you they didn't get data for them?
The place in Labor Ministry, you go there, you don't even need to, what they call it, get paid the bill. Let me see your data for hiring people. You don't need to.
So somebody can just walk in there, let me see your data for hiring people, and they post all over run to the office.
I get people there now.
Somebody.
Put that. Even when our government auditor, most of the places I get connection. I audit government. I get connection, so I can send you to somewhere and they will do your work for you. I get connection.
Okay, so
you go to Labor Ministry by right before anybody hire anybody. Before you even put on the newspaper, it means Labor Ministry don't hire the person for that position. But that position never exists. When I was at the University of Labor, I went to Labor Ministry to go study the area. It's there. But people are there, they're not working. They're not doing nothing. Because you graduate from high school, your needs will be in the Labor Ministry record. It's going to be there. All school, Labor Ministry is going to get a record. That they graduate from high school to graduate from high school.
Move on.
Even graduate from convent is there. When you graduate from college, your need go there. All your degree there is land there.
Okay, so is it
somebody kind of country. They're looking for somebody that can fetch strawberry. Then say, okay, even graduate with a fee. Then they give you the strawberry contract.
So do they have it though? But that's what I'm asking you. Do they have it?
It's not existing. It's dormant.
Okay, so then you see Touré, he just got his own something. He just something for his. I don't want to say the word.
I'm doing it now. That the government do
you just saying they don't keep a record, but people are there graduating, right? Well, you said no, they didn't graduate because you didn't see the record.
The record is not there.
You say the 70,000 job doesn't exist because you said
Labor Ministry. Labor Ministry can't stop
that, man. And then when somebody's trying to share some of the proof, you're still looking for fault on it. That this one. Nobody tell you anything about long term here. They say
long term.
But anyway, come on, Touré says that's Touré coming.
For me, my thing is, I don't like when people are wrong. They try to find all kind of pieces. It's like someone who is drowning in an ocean, right? Even they see dry leaf over the water, they want to hang on. Mr. Davis and his co-conspirators.
I don't have co-conspirator. I'm telling you.
Oppositions.
Yeah, they ran with this whole thing. Say there's no 70,000 jobs that was created, right? But they failed to tell us which metrics that they use.
Right.
And Mr. Davis is not telling us that he have access to the data
himself
because he got people working in the ministry, some of whom he worked with in 1982. Yeah, 82 when people are using typewriters and I don't I don't even think Microsoft was even there at the time, but
Marco,
that's
no.
not yet.
It was that Marco.
Not yet nor there, right? So this is the thing.
89,
You know,
right?
this is no obviously Mr.
Marco
David.
does that lying, Ron. Is that Marco who?
Mr. David, I just exaggerated there. Probably worked with some of the people in 1998, 1999, or something like that. But Mr. David, you see, this is the thing. This is
I'm
why
talking about recent government period. Then you talking about
David forgot about that thing. That's all. Let me tell you. Look, Mr. Davis, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, like when you guys should have given at least a week or so. You know what I'm saying?
Just show
Like,
up.
it's gonna just happen. Wait now, Mr. David. Wait now, Mr. Davis. You can't tell me, right, across all government sector, that you that don't work in any government at this time, like literally, even if you're working in government, you don't have access to those information like that. You don't.
Yeah.
And even if you did, you have to take you at least a week or so to do your independent investigation.
Yeah.
You tell me, okay, pick on your phone right now. If I tell you right now to look at the US EPA to tell me the number of employees on the EPA, the United States EPA roster, you can Google it and it will tell you right now. But I dare you and I challenge you to pick up phone right now and say how many employees, employers, or at least employees that own the Liberian EPA roster. You will not be able to tell me.
because the labor ministry don't have it.
You will not be able to tell me.
Yeah, but
Okay?
it doesn't mean they don't have any
Right?
employees.
But it does
No,
not
I'm telling
mean
you,
when it go.
they cannot be on the statistics.
And you there, let me do my own too now. But you cannot tell me that all those things, that all the number that we're giving, right? Giving the massive road construction that is ongoing in the country right now, giving the sort of a farm that they are building right now, giving all of these, a new form development and different things that happen in the country. You can't tell me a whole country is not able to exhaust 70,000. I think you
short term.
You guys are absolutely. Sometimes I look at you, sometimes I laugh, I shake my head. 70,000.
Can I ask you a question?
When 70,000, a whole Republic of Liberia, government activities happening in every county.
And I heard that number was conservative.
In Monserrado, you telling me 70,000 jobs cannot be created in 2 years, son? Come on, you give me a break, man.
Can I ask you a question?
It's absolutely absurd, right? You ask your question. Wait, let me finish. It is absolutely absurd for you guys to have come out as lightning fast, like some of you guys were, even professionally. That is absolutely irresponsible, right? That you can yet come and say someone is lying.
You're a lie.
Right?
You don't have any.
Like, what time you have to have all of those facts? These are so many things that sometimes when I look at some of these so-called intellectuals, right? And I'm not even talking to Mr. Davis, but all the people that are in the country, right? Give yourself time. Give yourself a week. Even giving yourself a week or giving yourself, like a time to come up with a rebuttal or to say this.
Right.
People can even look at some level because people say, oh, maybe this guy have done his due diligence or something like that.
You're
right?
doing your research. Yeah.
You cannot come a government give or something, then you come up information that you are not privy to, information that is readily available. You can come out and just say the president now. So you, like, people look at you and be like, you're one of the most insincere person ever. Because even if the president is lying, or the president they did not give you all of the facts, or the president exaggerated in a case of the what Jerry Pierre was talking about, right? Because the president was filled with convoluted numbers, maybe a little bit exaggerated numbers, right? That is a different conversation. But if you can just come, you opposition, or you propagandists, or you trying to, just come on like that, say the president lied, and you don't have any data to substantiate your claim that the president lied, then you are the biggest liar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because if I ask you, General, okay, what informed your position that the president lied? Where did you get it? Oh, you say, oh, I call my friend at the labor ministry, or I call my friend that working for the Ministry of Transportation, or I call somebody that working for LEC, or I call somebody that you know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that. That is absolutely wrong. That is why in this country, like some of us went to school, yeah. Obviously, like before you challenge anything, you have to do your due diligence. Right? That is why every research people do at Amy, what do they do? You cite your sources, right?
Yeah.
You cite your sources, right?
Mm-hmm.
You cite your sources. So that way the professor will be able to go there and say, okay, that's why you said, oh, boom, I'll go, let me see it. Right? You challenge the government. Okay, you said this. Where can I find this information? They have to provide it to you, right? Because it is your right as a citizen that government need to make this communication available to you. Then you challenge that afterwards. But the sources were not made available to you. The president didn't tell you, okay, you guys go to the government.gov and it's all stipulated there with all of our funding and sources and all of that stuff. No, but just come and say the president lied. Safogo was the first.
So those are some of the so-called leaders in the country.
Then follow me, Mr. Davis. Then you know what I mean. They all came and said the president lied.
No,
they can tell us where they got their own information.
Can I talk now?
Back to you.
I am closing. That's something.
I'm not closing.
No, we
got closing.
Close.
I'm going. It's almost 2 o'clock.
Oh, let me tell you what you guys just did just now. I saw Mr. Ture going, rocking, rolling up and down, nothing, but he said never called sources where Joseph Boakai get information from. Joseph Boakai, the game piece of.
Boakai is the president.
That's because I did not challenge him. Challenge the numbers, Mr. David. Remember, I did not challenge it. You challenged it.
Joseph Boakai was giving numbers. I know what we did for the Liberian government, what we doing government audit. We put certain things into place that you cannot just mess it up. Because we do physical cam or we do electronic cam. And we compare, we put it together, we journalize it, we do everything what we want to do for the government of Liberia. So there's no way you can lie in the government system that the ministry gets so. How? How many people you are to the ministry? Because get a system that in case you are too many people to the payroll on a ministry, and the ministry is not producing what it's going to be, the government going to be running into deficit. We get there all the limits to each of those areas. We know government is the highest.
When was this?
So it's in place, Liberia, like what they're using now. Even when you used to go to the ministry, then they say we get 500 employees. It means they not get one letter of appointment. But we put all those things into place. It's there. Make sure everybody reapply to those places. Because they didn't have no file. They can file on anybody. When you were born, they just say, oh, like payroll, yeah, they were only dealing with payroll. What I doubt, you say, you didn't want the only the personal manager, or that may say go, that may be say for 2 years, only here one no. But by where everybody should know, there will be a memorandum in the offices. Where the office is making from, there should be there as soon as the person be said, we put everything into places. I'm telling you, I mean, work hard, but they get all money for those where we did small money that peanuts is get all. I'm one of the supervisors. Let me tell you the fact.
Actually, when was this? You're not telling me.
It was of recent.
What is the reason?
Now, but before it was not there. After the war, everything consulted, all the people did the audit. They hired all to do the audit.
You're still not giving me the data. When was this?
not giving you data. Not data I'm giving you. I'm giving you what transpired between or what they need to do, what they don't need to do. But when Joseph Barker just can't or is saying by himself and say I hire 70 person will are proving to all. Let me tell you, when President is giving a speech, when Joseph Barker was giving a speech, I was writing down to counter react on him right away in less than 1 minute. We don't wait. When you see CNN carry on debate in America yet between the presidential comment, right after you see the people start coming up. They don't wait for 5 days, 7 days to look for what you know. You don't wait for that as a politician. While we listen to the president, when he says something that we know is not correct, mark it down. We are looking for the things that are not correct.
How you think they can just get out and say it's not correct without having anything?
Then we do projection, then the fast finding, the men that can do the fast finding, all the group that do the fast finding in all the other states whatsoever, they will come together and tell you they don't in 15 minutes.
So where did y'all get on a fast finding group that we didn't see?
Myself, I'm a fast finder for myself.
No, okay. It's your fast finder. Where did you find your fact set?
So Joseph Barker in the
where did you find your facts, Mr. David?
In America, yeah, you can see they say today more we have 60,000 jobs added. They will give you the category where it comes from. And we have 10,000 jobs were cut off. They will give you it, they'll get the statistics where it came from. I'm just going to lay off 200 people. They will tell you all the areas there. If there are 200 or lay off across the country, they'll say across the country.
Just a second.
Joseph Barker Jekan is staying in the river. I know that Lofa River is standing in. Fighting over half. Your give my half. Fighting over half from security or whosoever. Then you can lie to the people. We hire that same way. Where this is Samuel 12 say we take 25 million out of property, you get 5 million people, then you will take 25 million and the other millionaire, the other 11 have been done. So most of the things we gotta look at it when you're talking, we're writing. You're talking, taking things like inside are not true. We took that 70,000, we know it's not true.
Thank you. So with something closing now, right? So yes. First of all, Mr. Davis, told us, Mr. Davis, to do a closing, and then something go on something. Mr. Davis said Joseph Barker told us this that he didn't tell us. Joseph Barker said they have created 70,000 short-term jobs across. Well, can you let me something? I asked you so many times that where you got your something for. You didn't want you want to ask you for the time you mentioned that things were there. You said of recent. You couldn't give me one something. So doing something. Joseph Barker said across all sectors. That's what he said. He never just tell you say short-term 70,000 short-term jobs. That's why he's something. You talk about you were writing down. You are writing down. If you don't have the facts, you can write down for now for the whatever you read 20 pages. What does that mean? Nothing. Just because you want to call somebody a liar, what are your facts? You can't even tell us. What is the thing you saw the talk about? You got a job creator, and this is what Joseph Barker says. That's what CNN do. CNN will go and say these are the records of the jobs that were created, and this is what the president is proposing. And this is what the president is telling like the American people. CNN don't just say you want to compare yourself with CNN. CNN have the facts, like you said. Fast finders. They don't just come up because they just pick up and just read because they want to say that lie. No, they don't do that. So all of y'all Liberian chat room and Facebook politicians, what I think y'all do, you're supposed to come up with the records. Show us your record and show us the true record that is there. That then you prove to all that the president lied to you. But you cannot take a person lie. It can't something because you think that it cannot something because you're not used to that happening. So you think it can't happen now. That is absurd. You can't do that. But go ahead to realize. Let's know that's where to a question we gotta go.
No, I just want to ask you a question. Amen.
Mr. David will come out tomorrow.
Come out tomorrow. We also look at the statistics of those that are paying taxes to the country. How many people paying taxes in the country? We look at
that doesn't matter.
That's wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong. So the amount of taxes that paying, the amount of taxes that
paying. Wrong number they tell people they hiring. Wrong number they tell people that pay taxes to government.
People are paying taxes to government and like you know people are higher.
Mr. Davis,
Yeah.
when the job report come out in America, right? We're talking about people that were hired in certain particular period. That's what we're looking at.
Don't care about taxpayers.
Okay. That's what it, so you
But
guys
there's a small country can look at the taxpayer also.
Mr. Davis, you in a country. When the job report come out every 6 months, they're not talking about people that are paying taxes.
America,
they're talking about
every month.
Okay, every month. What every month, every 6 months. You talking about seasonal, they do it 6 months too. After 6 months, you can find out
annually,
you can find out too. But Mr. Davis, I'm saying, right, when the job number come out, you're not talking about people that are paying food stamp, people that are paying social security. That have nothing to do with that. They're just talking about people that were hired in this particular
the job growth.
That's what they're looking at. Okay? The Omen came out and said, in 2 years' time, this is what we have created.
Across all sectors.
Just because Labrador and I used to getting numbers like that.
Yeah, they're not used to it.
It should not confuse you. You tell me when job reporting started happening in Labrador.
No.
I'm asking you a question.
They're not used to it. This is
something that is okay.
They're so used to the wrong thing that when you tell them the right thing, it becomes
something that is new
for them.
And I'm not saying, Mr. Davis, you guys have right to caution these numbers.
Yeah.
Every citizen have right to caution the number. But I'm cautioning you guys immediate response to the numbers. Because you didn't do no damn due diligence and I'm sorry, I'm not talking to you.
We did.
I'm not talking to you.
He said we did because you wrote it down.
You guys didn't do no damn due diligence to come out with that swift response in calling someone lying on a number that you don't even have figured out.
You don't even have.
That is my disappointment.
You want to call a politician?
What?
Okay, you know what I mean? That is my closing. Good night to our viewers.
What do you mean?
We get our route. We get everywhere. We stand there. Our route is there. We are like an autobus. So when the president is speaking, the autobus is everywhere. We are doing autobus analysis. We're not just taking from Minister of State.
Autobus analysis. I can do it like brother. You think what will come in be going by here?
But what's that meaning? We are everywhere. Every school in the bush, everywhere.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing. If you come in to debunk a person, make sure you come up with the real number and bring the person number and say this is what was actually created and this is what was pronounced by the president. The president lied to us. This is what you're not gonna say. Oh, it's impossible, man, because it never happened. JJ Rawton or Joey time. So that means it can't happen this time. It can no. They are different. This is a different government. This is a different way. The things are structures that has been put. This is a different way they are doing things. You cannot all those things that you said. All of those things that are going on across the country, you mean to tell me 70,000 jobs is something that's so humongous to your ears all in the whole country in 2 years? Like seriously, the mediocre thing in our people because they think that those things are all to be the 2%. Do you know that they're in your county? The dynasty center and all the people something in the building. I didn't show you the last time. All Liberians. They are all hires. They are not for anywhere else. Those are people who are employed. After that contract, it's a short term because after that contract, then they are done with that something, right? That's a short-term hire. So what are you talking about? How will you? And then that's a big old something that is going on. So I mean, I don't get it. But anyways, thank you everyone for always coming to listen to us. Blah blah. I don't know something there. We were trying to get these people used to the truth. We're trying to get these people used to hearing the truth. I know they're hearing the lies or doing the wrong thing for a very long time. Many people will think that when they hear the right things, they're not used to it. So we don't really something. People data this after this government will see from there now everybody will follow suit. we start giving data, we start doing the right things. Mr. Darius, no one is questioning you, nobody's asking you or saying that.
You're not doing right.
But before you come to can't debunk something, don't come to all with they say. Or because it ain't happening, Joseph Robinson. No, come to all with the facts. Then we will listen to you. But if you don't have that facts, you say, I just sent somebody to live with me. Maybe you pay the person where the person go on the lot, so you say they went there. Touré, isn't that what? Then what?
As a public official, people.
That's been so irresponsible to call someone a liar. If you
there's nothing to bypass it.
You have not done anything to any substantiate your own claim.
So what you are so telling you?
What makes you?
That
makes you a liar too.
Joseph Baka lied to the public. Like he had 70,000 people into
don't like to use politics to
many facts that Joseph Baka lied. So they're making you misleading the public that he lied, but you don't have that. You don't
tell how much the government hire, how much the public sector get. You didn't tell nothing that I no statistics to prove anything.
And that make you lazy. That make you lazy.
They don't make us lazy, but we get the statistics. We always before Joseph Baka carry on.
I gotta do the job for you. Think you want to be debunker? You want to be? You do the job.
We did what we need to do. We went.
You do nothing.
You do anything. That's also you're sitting down writing.
You do nothing.
We want to collect our data. We do everything.
You do nothing.
You do nothing.
Give yourself a week.
That's why you're writing because that number
ready for the president.
May have to be behind.
We started following the president said last year. October we start getting serious. November we start getting serious. December we get more serious. We conclude to see his statement in January.
What is he talking about?
Even before the president made us sooner.
Now
we now start writing the beginning of the year next year sooner. Whether you will lie. We will tell you lie. We start already. We start writing.
But it's true in part. You're used to. You're always with your backers, my feet here, making it misleading the public for them to go ahead and go do nothing right there. That is sitting in 2026. Mr. Derry, it doesn't work in 2026, okay? That misleading thing you used to do back in the days. Mr. Derry,
we get people that are working in those sectors.
Because you don't have the numbers. You say you got people
working something. We got the numbers.
Show it to us, yeah. You don't have it. You just say this
conference. I will give you the number. I'll give them the data.
You just saying they say yes. What are you talking about?
I'll be in the press soon to call press conference and give them the data and the number.
Oh, God, please. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming. So thank you for being here. Please don't listen to Mr. Davis. Please don't. You'll be running like Mr. Davis has no data. He has nothing. He's just like everybody else.
Saying the truth.
Don't say one. Don't say all. Everybody running across. We don't buy into that. But thank you for coming so much. We'll be here, guys. Terrell, we didn't tell people we'll have to pick a date, right? For now, I think it's like 3 or 4 days to be coming on till we get some things settled in the bag. We'll not be doing it every day, so we can be committed to those days, like 3 or 4 days, right? Until we can get whatever we got going on. It will be Monday, it will be Wednesday, and Friday or Saturday. We will do that, and when we decide, I will put it up because so many things going on. Sometimes
the whole essence of doing that is to build certain level of consistency where you guys can expect when we're going to be on here, and because right now, obviously things are a little bit hectic around. I need to balance my new lifestyle now.
Okay, Mr. Touré.
I need to
balance. Mr. Touré.
I need to balance my new lifestyle. So that there have to be some little bit adjustment. But the days we're gonna come out with, we want to be able to own those days and at least have a fixed time that will be on here, so you guys can be looking forward to it.
Take the program off now.
So So that's the whole essence. We're talking to our viewers, Mr. Davis. We're telling them that we're working on a schedule that will ensue certain level of consistency here. So that way they can be in the know that we'll be at X, Y, and Z date, opposed to just waking up and just coming on, so they can manage their schedule to look forward to us coming on these days. Huh? So your thank you all. We're gonna work on the flyer and we'll be posting those flyer in those days momentarily. But thank you guys for your consideration.
Have a great
Thank you for your
night,
support over the years.
and see you guys willing.
Thank you.
Later.
Thank you guys very much.